Hey, Shalom. This is Zeke Hebrew, servant Most High in Christ again for another one right here. This one is called The Hit versus the Miss. Um, and the reason why I want to do this because I think today's generation there's a lot of confusion between you know um, man and women today. Not only man and women, what's right and what's wrong. You know, matter of fact, it's like I see in today's generation, there's always a lot of women who always say, well, you know, uh, this guy out here, he's doing a lot of different things, and excuse me, I've been weed eating and doing a little thing. So if you might see grass or something on my face, then that's probably what it is. I was just doing some weed and doing some other stuff, but you know, the thing is, as a woman, sometimes what's between a man and a woman is really between what's a man and a woman. A lot of times where, people always thinking like, well, you know, uh, you know, it's good to tell other, people about your relationship or things that you got going on. Where in all nationality, it's not between the next people. It's only between you and that man. And I think in today's generation, that's the problem today, with the hit and the miss, because a lot of people think, well, you know, uh, they didn't, you know, they want to tell people and groups and everybody else problems, whether it's mother, cousins, friends, family members, everything that goes on in a relationship, I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you think, well, if I tell people what goes on within the intimacy of my own home, then you might as well just say that you work for people and you don't abide with what's going on with a husband and wife status. Because at the end of the day, God made every man, allow man to build houses and keep what's holy, holy, and what's sanctified, sanctified in the premises of their own home. It's not for the next person and the next people to know everybody's business. Because at the end of the day, everybody has their own life to live, where you and your husband or you and your boyfriend or what y'all do between the closed curtains, that's between you guys, and the miss is that a lot of miscommunication, it's not always good to tell your boys everything that, wrong with your wife or your girlfriend or the person you dating. I think in a lot of times that's what happens here in America is where, everybody, it's good to tell people problems, but you don't tell them intimacy problems. You know what I'm saying? You tell them some things, yeah, that's internal, but you don't tell them, the intimacy level of the problems. So that's the hit and the miss of dessert. Sometimes you think that you're doing right by telling all your girlfriends the problem, and then they don't really know what the intimacy is like. And that's the miss. Because they're gonna always lead you off wrong way. Where God made an intimacy between a husband and a wife, a man and a woman, each in their own. He said, a man shall leave his mother and father, joined to his wife, and they become what? One flesh. And the reason because that was saying that, hey, look, that intimacy level between that man and that woman, that should always be to them. And the only people that should be revealed is the Most High. So that's all I gotta say. A lot of the hits and misses in life, sometimes it's just good to keep what's personal personal. It's not good for the whole world to know, but it's just good to keep what's personal and intimate, and, within you and your family comfort, you and your basically intermediate family. So that's all I gotta say, man. This the hit and misses of life and relationships. Too much telling about what the next person does, right and wrong, and instead of saying, well, look, what's between me and this person is between me and this person, and not between the next. So this is Hebrew serving the Most High in Christ, man. Shalom, peace. The Most High be magnified. And I'm out.